To the Reiner Report now. Governor Gavin Newsom hoping to introduce gun control measures for Americans nationwide. He announced this morning his push for a 28th Amendment. Our political reporter Morgan Reiner has been talking to people on all sides of this debate. Morgan, a constitutional amendment seems like a big lift. Why this way?
Luke, because Newsom and his Democratic allies point out that every time there's a mass shooting in this country, little is done in Congress. But this is an uphill battle, to say the least, and will likely take years.
Thursday morning.
So today, I'm proposing the 28th Amendment.
Governor Gavin Newsom said he wants to add to the U.S. Constitution to do 4 things: increase the age to buy a gun from 18 to 21, mandate universal background checks, require a reasonable waiting period for all gun purchases, and ban assault weapons.
Yesterday.
Newsom approached Assemblymember Reggie Jones Sawyer Wednesday to author the constitutional amendment.
I think the average American, no matter what state you're from, will believe in that.
He told me they picked these 4 points in part because of polling. This one from Fox News, which shows the majority approve of these measures. But still,
we do know it's a daunting task.
in order for this to work, 33 other states have to pass the same amendment. Only 20 are controlled by Democrats.
None of the 27 amendments were done from the states up. They've all been from the Congress down.
McGeorge School of Law adjunct professor Chris McCaley said it's never successfully been done before in this way, and it will be a lengthy process.
I would suggest multi-year, because you have to first go through the states, 2/3 of them adopting a resolution. Remember, most states have already convened and adjourned their legislative sessions by summer.
If 34 states agreed on this, then Congress would have to call a constitutional convention. Then they'd have to all agree on the same language.
Then it would go back out to all the states. And again, 3/4 of them would have to adopt that language.
Republican Assembly Leader James Gallagher is calling this a political stunt.
He does something that's timed for the national media to announce, this constitutional amendment that he knows likely has no chance of getting passed nationwide, instead of focusing on the real problems of his own state.
I asked Gallagher about the stats that Newsom points to from the CDC, which shows that California does have among the lowest firearm mortality rates in the country. His response, and I quote word for word, "Yes, you've lowered those things, but they're still happening far too many times in California, and there's more that needs to be done. And one of those things is holding people who are actually using guns in the commission of crime accountable, not reducing penalties for them." Luke?
Morgan, thanks for that reporting. The question that comes to mind, though, is whether this will set up a clash with the Second Amendment.
No, Newsom is being very strategic about that. He doesn't want to touch the Second Amendment anyway. He wants to add an entire new amendment.
Our Morgan Reiner covers everything politics. Morgan, thank you.